and you guys, you have to yell the first word that comes to your mind when I yell this word, okay? So let's just try it with you two first, okay? Bananas.
Hi.
I didn't hear you. Enunciate.
Bananas.
Buzz. Word.
I'm sticking with pie.
Yeah, okay, great. There's no wrong answers. We're just yelling shit out, okay? So let's try it all together. Just yell whatever word comes in your head. You guys ready? Perfect. Perfect, I love that. Your word is birds.
Zoo.
Attack.
You're some demon.
I identify with that.
You immediately just flashback just Alfred Hitchcock. Perfect. Okay. Let's try one more. Pole.
North.
I heard
They were all D words.
Someone said
A lot of D's.
Dicks, dances, and dancers.
You know what? All the same thing. I love that for all of us. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take some of those words and we're gonna play a game called World's Greatest Experts. Okay. Now we are the world's greatest experts on every subject you can imagine, possibly. We know everything about it and we are so excited to tell you every detail about it. We will be taking questions about whatever subject you yell out right now.
Temporary tattoos.
Temporary tattoos. Oh, we are the world's greatest experts on temporary tattoos. Thank you for having us here. We're so excited to join you tonight and share the wonders of temporary tattoos with you.
One of the most wasteful industries in the world. Temporary tattoos started out as an attempt to keep kids from getting real tattoos. Didn't work.
Actually, they began as a way to promote milk. They had temporary tattoos on milk cartons as a way to promote vitamins.
Yes,
like
the very first temporary
D
tattoos just
and
said
C.
milk.
And then the second ones just were faces of missing children. And it was a really weird phase in the 80s when there were just a bunch of kids with like, have you seen my child? Tattooed on their forearm.
And since then, we haven't found nearly as many lost children since they ended that program, so I think it needs to come back.
Yeah,
I'm here for it.
which
I
is
have
so
commitment issues, so I like that idea.
Committing to what? Finding a child?
No, I've got plenty of issues. Don't worry about that.
You're like, I'm gonna spend a good
Plenty
2 days on Casey Anthony, and then I'm done.
And then Casey Anthony closed.
Temporary tattoos. Okay. We got to Casey Anthony so fast.
It always goes back to Casey Anthony.
Yep,
That's actually the name of this game.
Casey Anthony is the square root of all life, all the
Temporary
universe.
tattoos.
Absolutely. If 42
Does anyone
and
have
Casey
any
Anthony.
questions?
Yeah.
I think we covered a lot.
We need some
honestly.
questions on temporary tattoos.
Temporary tattoos.
We've already showed that we are experts.
What's the best way to apply one?
Best way. So saliva is actually the best because it solidifies the ink in your skin. Your dermis,
Solidifies.
if you will.
Your dermis?
The dermis.
You don't want it in your epidermis.
No.
Then you
Just
couldn't
the
see it.
dermis.
Yeah.
So saliva is best. You can use water if you don't have any saliva. But I would also check with a doctor first.
Yeah, that's awfully
That's the
insensitive.
case.
Awfully insensitive to those born without saliva.
So sorry. I forgot about that disclaimer.
Another great way to apply tattoos is to put the tattoo on your arm and wish it into your flesh.
Just
The harder you wish, the longer it's gonna take.
This one's called osmosis.
Yes,
It's
through
also-
osmosis. You can also wish it onto your arm, take a heat gun, and put it to 335 degrees, and hold it there for about 13 seconds or until the heat gets too great to stand.
They call that
What's
prison
this?
style.
Where does one find a heat gun?
Walmart.
Is it just a blow dryer?
No. There's a heat gun.
Does your blow dryer get up to 350?
You bet it
Because it certainly should not.
Can't you tell?
Just a little bit.
Do we have more questions about temporary tattoos?
We know everything. So,
How are they made?
if you were to get a temporary tattoo, like let's say of an apple, somebody
Classic
goes
choice.
into a classic choice. Someone goes to the orchard. They pick an apple. They take it back to the temporary tattoo factory, put it in the temporary tattoo machine. There's your tattoo. I mean, it's that simple.
Like we
I
said,
thought you were going to come at us with harder questions.
it is the most wasteful industry. One tattoo of a dog requires one dog to be put into the
And
machine.
any temporary tattoo you put on yourself, you are responsible for that life.
So hopefully you don't like your children that much.
So if that's the case, how do you get tattoos of those missing children?
What's that?
If that's the case, how do you get the temporary tattoos of those missing children?
We actually can't just.
We're going to move on to our next segment.
We are in a legal kerfuffle,
Battle.
so we can't answer that question.
I would call it combat, legally.
Well.
Yeah.
Our lawyers did advise against that, so.
How about some lawyer-free questions?
Whatever does not get the Illuminati involved would be wonderful. Thank you for those questions.
We are feuding cults.
They know enough. We don't want to give them to them. We're out of business.
It's true. It's true.
So-
They're
That's
going to
true.
start their own temporary tattoo business.
Think about all
Right
the
here.
missing children.
I never stop.
Thank you so much. That has been our segment on temporary tattoos. Now, we are the world's greatest experts in one more subject. So, we will be taking another subject that you would like all the information about at this time. Play-Doh? Squeeze
Like the-
it, squash it, bop it. We are the world's greatest experts on Play-Doh. Thank you so much for joining us here at the World Play-Doh Expo.
Thank God it's not the philosopher. P-L-A-T-O.
It was.
Well, we're going to talk about squeezy stuff. So, Play-Doh was invented when a man with too much time on his hands and a little bit too much baking powder in the kitchen accidentally dropped into a pot following the plot of holes and created Play-Doh.
Wait.
Remember at the
I
end
do remember, yes.
we dropped the apples into the thing and then Play-Doh came out?
Yes.
Yeah. Brought him to the top of the mountain.
You missed that part.
I
Something about the sweet wolf.
fully-
You know
yes,
what I'm talking
and-
There was a lot of salt involved. I have eaten a lot of Play-Doh. This
I
is,
guess.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Actually, so true.
It's so good, right?
Actually so
Did you
true,
guys ever make
relatable
it with
to
the
me.
spaghetti? Like the spaghetti Play-Doh? And then you actually ended up eating it all?
Yeah, I grew up in Italy.
Honey, I can't take the calories.
What is there to say, really? about
Play-Doh is such a versatile building material. Did you know the Eiffel Tower was built entirely out of Play-Doh before they spray painted it gold? It's true. That's why they don't actually do tours anymore, because the Play-Doh, when it was invented in the 1800s, where everything happened, started decaying recently, and no one is allowed to the top of the Eiffel Tower because the Play-Doh is too brittle at that altitude.
Brittle. It's like my bones.
You ever tried
Um,
Play-Doh?
I think that's also why the Leaning Tower pizza leans.
Yes, the Leaning Tower of Pizza.
Pizza.
Yeah, another
Pizza,
structure
not
famously made from layers of
Stacked on
pizza
top.
made out of Play-Doh. Stacked
pizza.
crust to crust to crust to crust. It's just gonna keep falling.
Right,
Yeah, and Casey.
Exactly. And we're back.
And we've got full
You know,
circle. Do we have any questions about Play-Doh from the audience? Yes.
Oh.
Between the three of you, can you name all 27 colors?
In alphabetical order, I cannot because I don't know the alphabet.
First of all, you added that. You do the request.
We can start absolutely. Puce, plum, pomegranate,
Chartreuse.
Pomeranian. Great green gobs
It's a nice
of
soft orange, that Pomeranian.
I'm sorry.
soft orange, charcoal orange, Nemo orange. That was the Disney
Yes,
original.
absolutely.
Neon orange.
Forget about
They
Dory.
just released Bantam Black, that black that's famously the blackest black in the world. So they make that in Play-Doh.
They're see-through. I wanted to just
Transparent.
Transparent. Yeah, that was my favorite growing
gets
up.
lost really easy.
And everyone's favorite, plaid.
Have you ever had spaghetti plaid? It's delicious.
It's Scottish spaghetti.
Scottish spaghetti. We love that.
I think we got to 27. That was
beans on
27,
top.
I
right?
think that was 27. We're not the world's greatest experts in numbers, but we are on Play-Doh. Do we have any other questions about Play-Doh?
Can you give me advice on how to make a sex toy out of it?
Yes, absolutely. Have you ever made a snake out of Play-Doh?
Yes.
It's like that, but you put anal beads on it.
String them along the very thin.
What
I
if
just
it
take it
breaks?
as
What if it breaks?
is.
Just take it
If it breaks,
You just
It
shove
just-
it.
it's coming out
Falls
one way
right
or
in.
another. It's a snake, baby.
It's like hot dog down the hallway. You just keep shoving it in.
I feel very.
I don't know.
We'll take one more question on Play-Doh
And
as
it has
a-
to be the last please.
What makes it so non-toxic?
The salt. It kills the bacteria. Were you paying attention earlier?
Did you go to school?
Do you smoke marijuana? Short-term memory. Pay attention, kids. That's all.
What's
I'm
next,
done.
please? And now 5 minutes of a jazz squib.
And that has been our segment on World's Greatest Experts. Thank you so